Hi everyone, the question we'll be looking at in this video is how can you identify when we're at the market top for Bitcoin, with a potentially big 2025 coming up for crypto. And I'll be sharing with you two indicators in this video, or ways of identifying when we're near the market peak. So I hope this will be useful for a lot of people. Just a slight caveat that if you're an experienced crypto trader, this video probably isn't for you, as you'll likely know about the two indicators that I'll be covering. But that being said, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel so I can continue to offer more content for you in future. Stick around to the end of this video to find out what services Coin Knowledge offers. Just a quick reminder that nothing contained here is financial advice, and let's jump straight in. Firstly, let's look at the Pi cycle top indicator, which is made up of the 111-day moving average of BTC's price, which is the pink line in this graph, and the 350-day moving average, doubled, which is the green line of the graph, with this graph coming from blockchain.com. And what we're looking at is how far away the 111-day moving average line, or the pink line, is from the 350-day moving average times 2, or the green line, because this has historically been a good predictor of the top of the market, which is when, for the past 3 market cycles, the 111-day moving average meets and even crosses the 350-day moving average times 2. And when the 111-day moving average line, or the pink line here, is far away from the 350-day moving average line that's been doubled, or the green line, that has normally indicated the bottom. And you can see that here as an overview, comparing the pink with green lines. But if we zoom in a bit and look at the 2017 all-time high price for Bitcoin, we can see that the 111-day moving average of BTC's price, or the pink line, met the 350-day moving average doubled, or green line, and then briefly overtook this to coincide with the top of this market cycle for Bitcoin's price. If we then look at the 2021 bull market, we can see the same thing, with the 111-day moving average again being in line with the 350-day moving average doubled, and then briefly going above this at the same time that Bitcoin's price is at or near the market top, with it actually being a second peak in 2021, as we know, after the 111-day moving average had dropped away from the 350-day moving average doubled. And if we look at where we are now, we've seen the two lines converge a bit, but certainly haven't met yet, which would indicate that we're not at the top of the market for Bitcoin yet, and there's still some room to go. We can also see here on the left-hand side the bear market and the bottom of the market cycle at the end of 2022 and right at the beginning of 2023, which followed on from the all-time highs of 2021 that we just saw. And this bottom coincides with the 111-day moving average, or the pink line, being far away from the 350-day moving average doubled, or green line. And if you followed this method back then, you'd have been buying the dip and getting Bitcoin for under $24,000. Because if we zoom back out again, using this Pi cycle top indicator can be seen as a generally good way of identifying a time to DCA, or dollar cost average, out if you're looking to take profits, when the 111-day moving average of Bitcoin's price catches the 350-day moving average doubled, because the market top is likely to be close. And inversely, it's often been the case that it's a good time to buy the dip and DCA in when the 111-day moving average is far away from the 350-day moving average doubled, because this could indicate that we're close to the bottom of the market. But moving on from the Pi cycle top indicator now, let's look at the golden ratio multiplier for Bitcoin, which is a chart that looks at Bitcoin's adoption curve and market cycles to predict medium to long-term cycles. There's a bit more going on with this graph from Bitcoin Magazine Pro, as you can see with the different lines, as it takes multiples of the 350-day moving average of BTC's price to look for areas of resistance to price movements. The golden ratio here is 1.6, which is the green line, and other multiples after that are in the Fibonacci sequence, so 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, and 21. And the golden ratio multiplier, like the Pi cycle top indicator that we saw before, has been effective in identifying mid-cycle highs for the price of Bitcoin, and also identifying the market cycle tops and all-time highs. What we can see here is that over time, the the more the adoption of Bitcoin increases, its market cycle highs hit decreasing multiples of the 350-day moving average, which is normal in seeing lower growth comparatively over time the more the adoption increases. For example, if we zoom out a bit and go all the way back to the December 2013 all-time high and market top for Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin hit the 8 times multiple, which is indicated by the 3 dotted lines above the red line here, which is the 2 times multiple, with the black line indicating the price of BTC. Whereas moving forward 4 years to the next cycle, for the all-time high of 2017, the price of Bitcoin hit the 5 times multiple, not 8 times multiple, which is indicated by the 2 dotted lines here rather than 3. And then, if we move forwards another 4 years, in 2021, the price of Bitcoin only hit the 3 times multiple, so only 1 dotted line above the red line, which is the 2 times multiple. So if this decreasing Fibonacci sequence pattern continues, if we now look at a more recent graph of 2023 and 2024, then the next market cycle top should be when BTC's price is in the area of the 350-day moving average times 2, which is the red line here. You can see that the current price of Bitcoin is hovering around the golden ratio of 1.6, which is the green line. This is at a Bitcoin price of about $100,000, which is providing resistance for the price of Bitcoin at the moment. The 2 times multiple, or red line here, is at about $127,000, which is the next significant target for Bitcoin and could end up being the market top. But the fact we're not at that red line of a 2 times multiplier of the 350-day moving average, let alone a 3 times Fibonacci multiple, which would be a dotted line above, this again would indicate that there is still some way to go for the price of Bitcoin, with this indicating the top to be at some point around October 2025. So let's see how accurate that is. So we've looked at 2 indicators in this video through the Pi cycle top indicator and golden ratio multiplier for Bitcoin to see when we might be at the market top for Bitcoin and when might be a good idea to take profits if you intend to. But as always, please educate yourself, do your own research, and this isn't financial advice. But I would add that if you're looking to take profits in 2025, which a lot of people will be, then DCAing out is nearly always the right thing to do, rather than trying to time the market top perfectly, because it's incredibly difficult to do, and for most people just isn't advisable. But that ends this video, and as always, I'd love to know what you think of these 2 indicators in the comments below. Do you have another metric or indicator that you'd like me to cover or would find useful? Just a reminder that if you're interested in more of a tailored approach to your crypto education, and you think you'd benefit from having someone look over your shoulder and guide you on your journey, I do offer one-to-one coaching to those who have the desire and the means to educate themselves further. And there are links in the description where you can message me and book in a free video call to see if we'd be a good fit. You can sign up for a free account with Coinly using the link in the description to this video, which is one of the best automated crypto tax platforms out there. If you're looking for more specific crypto tax advice based on your personal circumstances, I've partnered with a leading crypto tax company in Myna, which is part of the company Nephos, that offers other services such as wealth management, restructuring, offshoring, etc. But I'll leave a link to contact them directly in the description to this video. I've also included a link to Trezor's website in the description for anyone looking for one of the best hardware wallets or cold storage out there, with 2 new models released recently in the Trezor Safe 3 and Trezor Safe 5 that I actually did a video on recently that you can find the link to here and in the description. If you're looking for a portfolio tracker for your crypto portfolio, then I've included a link to CoinStats in the description of the video, which is the leading crypto and Bitcoin tracker on the market. And if you found this content interesting, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help. And have a great day.